Hi, I'm Joseph Samuel Wright, and this is my review of Drag Race Season 8, Episode 4. Bob the drag queen is pulling out of the station and like steaming full force ahead. She is going, and she is fabulous. So funny, she's so quick, she's so charming. At this rate, she is gonna just steamroll through to the end. But you know I still love Thorgy Thor, and in my mind I still want Thorgy Thor to win. I think the top three for Bob and number one for Thorgy Thor. Oh, do you think it's a coincidence that they have this whole conversation in Untucked about nude, and now Louboutin has come out with even more shades of nude pumps in their line? Check it out. Derrick Barry. When Kim Chi is saying you need to step up, you need to step up. That's like Florence Henderson calling you shitty. Let's get right into the challenge. My New York girls, they looked great, they had charisma, personality. I could have watched them all day. That's why to me, I thought they were the winners of this challenge, really, but I'm not a judge yet. Meanwhile, the Rectangle girls, I thought, were unpleasant to hear and not much more fun to watch. Just saying. To me, the best part of this whole episode was the line, "Be different, love yourself." Yes! The chicken wings, the winners, I will give props that they 100% show the benefits of energy and commitment. They were like in it to win it the whole time. For that reason, we'll say nothing else about how I liked the New York girls better. Feel free to disagree, comment below. Did anyone else notice, though, during the challenge they're coming up with everything, that Derrick Barry had no ideas? She only had vetoes to other people's ideas? That is my least favorite thing. If you don't like the idea, then pitch something else, but don't just like shoot down. That's not helpful, Derrick Barry. If Derrick Barry wants to be the drag pop star, does that mean Derrick Barry wants to be Adore Delano? Is that how that translates? I'm not quite sure how that math works. I, for one, am always excited to see Lucien show up in the season because I have a huge crush on him. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that is true. In fact, you will have seen that I have swiped yes to him on both Tinder and Hinge. I will let you guess for yourself if I got a match on either of those. Speaking of which, did Bob blame Thorgy for him mouthing off to Lucien? Just own it. And frankly, I don't want you pitting Bob and Thorgy against each other. They're my faves, they need to stay friends. Just like when Acid Betty and Thorgy had the friend moment at the end of Untouched. Like, that's what I'm here for, when my girls are tight. Is anyone else watching this on the Logo website and seeing that Russian Airlines ad over and over again? Because that's my experience and it is making me crazy. This was my favorite Naomi look of the season so far. Her punk girl look I thought was fantastic. It was my favorite of hers and maybe one of my favorites on the stage that night. Speaking of favorites on the stage, let's talk runway. Naysha was like giving me childhood laser tag birthday party realness, and I loved it. I actually also love Derrick Barry's look, even though I have talked trash about her this entire review. The Acid Betty monster was like living. I was living for Acid Betty's weird, like, sci-fi B-movie monster look. I thought it was genius. Bob the drag queen looked great. Thorgy Thor, I did not love the whole look, I agree, but I loved the lashes thing she was doing. The lashes was great. And then Robbie Turner won, which I actually, as much as I think Robbie Turner can be sort of mean and has let down some challenges, as a glamour, old Hollywood style gal, I'm always gonna have to secretly root for Robbie Turner. In the Untucked, Robbie Turner is especially charming when she has won, okay? Did you see her holding court actually dressed like a princess? I loved it. I was there for that. Did anyone else feel like this entire episode was set up to send Derrick Barry home? I felt like they edited everything and included all the stuff to explain why Derrick Barry was going home, so I was really surprised when Naysha went home. She was a classy go-home girl again. Good for her. I guess no one's yet to beat the Trixie record of 2 episodes returned. Now the thing that we all have to talk about, this lip sync for your life. Chi-Chi is a monster. She's like an animal. She like unstoppable, crazy, all the stops, pulling out. She was giving everything and then some. Naysha, who was great, at a certain point you could almost just see like the fear in her looking over her shoulder. Chi-Chi's performance was it had a gravitational pull that was bringing Naysha in too. Epic. Can we talk about Naysha leaving behind those costumes and that lovely note? I love this this emotional moment they gave with Michelle's speech and Chi-Chi taking it to heart. And like this is somehow both a Drag Race season full of kind, lovely hearts and also full of drama. Snarktown races. It's the perfect blend. Like, knocking it out of the park. I'm so into it. Okay, so my top 3, Bob, Thorgy Thor, and Kimchi. That's where I am. Let me know what your top 3 are. I think next week going home, I'm gonna put it on Derrick Barry again. This is my thought on her. I feel like she is exceptional at following the blueprint of a performance that someone else has created, and I don't know that we've seen that she can actually create her own performance and commit to it with that same 100% that I'm sure she gives to like a Britney recreation. Alright, let me know what you think. Comment below, because remember, half the fun of Drag Race is talking about it afterward. This fabulous Beyonce wasn't built in a day tank top is Delacia, and these shorts are Andrew Christian. Thanks.